That's such a bad joke. I'm ashamed I laughed at it.
Don't worry, everyone did.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's because you don't exist because you were born after 2000.
It's because you're humorless and sad.
I still
Also
can't
that.
believe that
One
you're
of
born after
those is
2000.
true.
I feel so bloody old.
Percy, I'm gonna blow your mind right now, right?
Oh.
There are people born yesterday. Isn't that
No,
crazy?
no, shut up!
Isn't that
Well,
crazy that
listen,
people
one
are
of them.
born
No.
on like a daily basis on the planet? That's
Not
fucking
that old.
Nah,
that's fucking crazy.
Oh.
yeah, sure.
they don't exist.
There are some babies that were born yesterday. Feel old yet?
Yeah.
feel
There's some babies
ancient.
that were born like an hour ago. You feel old yet?
God. Ugh. Well, that I had my passport photo taken yesterday, and I swear to God, I look at least 10 years older than I actually am, and I'm so ashamed.
Hey, Kirsty, when was the first time you got your passport photo?
I
If you say
can't remember.
17.
No, I had a passport before when I was 17.
Well, then, yeah, you looking about 10 years older than that probably makes sense, because you're probably
Oh
10 years
no,
older.
I mean like compared to me now, Jesus.
Ah,
She's saying she looks old. You're an old
That's exactly
soul.
what I'm saying. I look like an old lady, and I hate it.
All right,
Did you know
Mildred.
that on average, two people die every second.
Yeah, you feel old yet?
That makes me feel better more than old.
You feel young yet?
Yep. I'm feeling the youth just come back into and absorbing the.
The life energy of the dead people.
Yeah.
You're feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Casually killing people. Anyways, speaking of casually killing people, let's get into it.
Hey.
did I write this
No.
down the wrong day? Yes, I did.
What happened last time? Talking like William Shatner.
Oh, God. Let's see. Was it July 9th? Yes, that makes it. Yeah, because it's the 16th now. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Where did we start? We started with, well, a literal god. And we're just like, hey, so can we get, like, we were much more eloquent. We were like, hey, can we get a keep? And it's like, yeah, I can sort that out. Here's a scroll that'll teleport you to the keep whenever you want. And I'll have a guy there to help sort things out if you earn the keep. He doesn't say where the keep is. He doesn't say what's in the keep that we have to defeat. He just says it exists. And it's like, well, I'm not going to call a god a liar, so it's somewhere. No, Seshib would be the one time you would call a god a liar, but at the same time, there's a chance they're not lying, and you're just a dumbass. So, anyways, he takes his leave. Bredane follows the Lord. Silas and Sajar go look for Owen, talk to them about stuff. I might have one of you recap that section, because I don't know if I wrote down a lot of stuff at that point. And then everyone else went and raided the pantry for various alcohols. Redane and Exalted Lord Octavian talk about basically the similar topic that we're talking about before, which is just like Redane's like drive and passion to like redo the entire monarchy and how that's probably not going to go well, but he's going to still do it anyways. An interesting note, Redane asked about his father and got kind of, yeah, you're your father's son, but different. And it was a really interesting. I think I wrote down like theories on who his father could be, but I am not sharing that with the class. Then we went to the pantry, which pretty cut and dry on that one. We grabbed all the alcohol, shoved it in the bag, got spooked by ghosts, and then went to like a gathering hall kind of thing, just to, I guess, hang out and wait for everyone else. Owen talk. Volunteer Fred or need not to do that one, because I don't have very good notes for that section.
Look at my notes. Off the top of my head, I do not remember. I gotta look at my notes.
No.
I know I asked about the soul gems, but that's it.
Yes.
That's all I remember. Hold on.
Yeah, you were trying to see if you could, like, basically learn about them.
Yeah.
He told you about some of the souls that were in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Nope, just kidding. Here we go. I asked about the soul gems, what they could be like used for. I found out that there was one soul gem that was like the soul was really angry, and that happened like before they were trapped, so they weren't necessarily just angry about being trapped in the soul gem. There's one that was just like quietly sobbing, so that was sad. And then there was another one that just did not want to exist anymore, wanted to move on.
Just chilling.
Yeah, and then it was basically just like I wrote, use as batteries, break them and set them free, sell them.
Make it someone else's problem.
Yeah.
I do have notes for what Sajar did, if Fred doesn't want to detail it.
No, feel free. I'm interested to see what you guys picked up.
Sajar mentioned that he was feeling inadequate lately. He wanted to know how wide the gap is between Isadora and himself. If she's pushing him away from his safety, he's going to strive to get stronger. I wrote that Owen assures him that Isadora is capable of protecting herself. And then Owen wanted to ask why she felt the need to ask to lie to him, to lie to Sajar about... I can't remember exactly what, about where she is, I think?
Sajar asked him, why did she ask Owen to lie about where she is?
Yeah. And then Owen talked about how his family's known for fiercely wanting things or people to the point some might call it selfish. And then Owen has a strong feeling that Isadora is pushing Sajar away because she wants to keep him safe. I think that's what I wrote.
Yeah,
that's
what I remember.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alrighty. So?
Garth is
So
muted.
anyways. Well, I thought people would just continue, but okay.
I didn't write notes after that. So.
You goofus. You didn't write down the best parts, which is Zal's entire misadventure. So, a little bit of stuff happened before Zal's misadventure, which is we discovered Zal cannot handle wine at all. And apparently, this is a known quantity. Also, a dumb note was just, at one point, Oriana looked very existential for a second, and Zal was just like, okay, every time you see that face, take a drink. I found that very dumb. That was
Adventure or drinking game, yeah.
Yeah. How to deal with trauma? Alcohol.
I mean,
anyways.
could also do drugs, but that's a different note.
Yeah.
Alcohol is a drug crash. Yeah, whatever.
Zal gets absolutely decimated on wine. He ends up looking like a bit more bestial at one point, which is interesting. Makes sense, but is also interesting. And then he fucks off and does his own thing. I believe Amber sent some ghosty fellas to go find everyone else. I think that's when it cut back to Redane. Oh, no. Because Redane already got the religion bonus from Exalted Lord Octavian. Because, yeah, that tracks. It's a god. You should probably get good at religion if you're talking to a god about religion. Zal goes away. Everyone else shows up. Zal tries to find... Oh, fuck. What's his name? What's his name? The reverse werewolf.
Oh, shit.
Reggie, thank you. I knew it was like something like normal, and weirdly normal. He tries to find Reggie. He does really shitty on survival. Asks a ghost, "Hey, where's like the exit?" They're like right over there. Like, all right, cool. Tries to leave. Fucking everything attacks him. There was like a rug. There were darts. I want to say like something. Oh yeah, the canvas came off the wall, tried to guillotine chop his head off and shit.
Didn't the carpet try and do something as well at one point?
Yeah.
I seem to remember. Yeah.
Just anything that was in this hall decided. Yeah, fuck this guy in particular.
Anything not nailed down.
Like he walked into that room and turned up the difficulty from normal to death dungeon, and that's what happens.
I think at one point he's just like, ah, shit, I'm drunk, aren't I? He's not wrong. Gets outside, fucking exhausted. Maxine sees him, and it's like, what the fuck? And he's like, I need to arm wrestle Reggie. It's like, okay, he's gone, but we can contact him. Do it. Reggie rushes back from scouting. And it's just like, wait, hold on. You got me all the way back here to arm wrestle a drunkard. It's like, yes. It's like, alright, cool. So they went back inside. Zal was trying to activate the traps again. Nothing happened, because of course nothing would happen this time. Sorry. It's just the whole thing was stupid and great. I loved it. Anyways, Zal went back inside with Reggie. Bumped into us. Well, bumped into us. He found us again. Then the greatest arm wrestling match in the universe ensued. He won with a natural 20, because of course he did. It's Zal. He's a Chad. He definitely didn't need all of us helping constantly for him to get anywhere close
He
to
has
the
no
same
weaknesses, so...
No,
he
it
has no
doesn't.
weaknesses. Yeah, no, he's immortal.
Yeah.
I think Reggie had like a plus 15 and he had like a plus 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
something like that.
And then Zal had advantage. And later on in the fight, Reggie also had advantage.
Laughs in rage.
They both raged. That makes sense. Anyways. That bit aside, some other conversations happened that I can't fully remember, and I didn't write down exactly, so I do remember this, though. Sajar gets specifically exchanging wine, which I wrote down somewhere. Where are you?
That wine.
Oh, sorry, not wine, yeah. Sandkeg's hide.
Oh fuck yeah, that
it's,
stuff.
It's like a mead, I want to say, from like bugs.
It's not a mead.
No?
It's more
don't
like
know
a
alcohol.
fucking disgusting vodka.
Shit.
There's nothing pleasant about this drink. Like, there's nothing added to it that makes it palatable. Everything added to it is to make it non-toxic.
How
is
to
there-
KO 3 PCs in 6 seconds flat.
Yes. It is there
80%.
to fuck you up, and that is it.
Yep. That's my
Because I
vodka.
think the DC for it is 20-5.
3.
23. Which Oriana literally couldn't hit. I think the only one that, literally, we talked about this, the only one that could hit that is Sajar.
Sajar.
Which
Yeah, I
sucks.
wanted the rest of you to roll it just because it would be funny.
Anyways, like, 3 of us passed out. Woke up, murderous headaches. We had some solutions provided to us to fix said headaches. That was fucking gross.
What headache?
Yeah,
Fuck
what a
off,
headache, yeah.
You bitch.
Imagine getting drunk. Couldn't be
Yeah,
me.
he's just built
I know.
different. Yeah, you don't skip past a very,
Instead.
probably the most wholesome scene I've ever seen in any campaign I've run.
I know.
Yeah. There was the Pello Fort, and then the second coming of said Pello Fort.
I think the only thing I can think that might match in wholesomeness is Atger, who's a troll from another campaign. That's literally it. And his love for
ice cream.
And his little fungal friend and his love for not mushroom, ice cream. But anyways, so what happened during this wholesome scene?
Basically, Redain discovered that you could do things just to have fun rather than trying to make the most tactical, wonderful fort in the world.
So
And-
it could be both.
Yeah, true.
It could be both.
Silas was just kind of leading the charge on this, just like, yes, we will make a Pello Fort, and they have unlimited Pellos, so it will be the best fort.
Per Silas's comment, keep them coming.
Yes, I remember that.
I believe at a point, they're standing on top of it to touch the ceiling, and then a single pillow was removed from a certain deity or Loa.
He's not. He's not a deity.
Yeah,
If you compare Ichabod to multi-face Sesha, that would be a one-sided endeavor.
Yeah, no, that's why, because I couldn't remember if it was Ichabod or Multiface Shesha, but then I'm like, no, it's definitely Ichabod. Anyways, yeah, he pulls out a pillow, thing collapses, and then just haha, that was fun, let's do it again. So they make a better one. And then fucking Maxine walks in, is like, what is going on? And then Dane just pops up, it's like,
No, it was Kasai.
not Maxine,
Maxine.
fuck, I hate names. Fuck.
It's okay.
Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. So Kasai walks in, and fucking Redain's just like, sorry, our fort is not open for business. Something along those lines. Which is just great. He's like, alright, cool, just get some sleep, and then leaves. And then they end up just staying in the Pell Fort for the night, which was dumb.
We made a
fun.
flag. It was great.
Yeah. Which you then ended up keeping, because of course
Hell
you did.
yeah.
Liver damage
Gotcha.
speedrun.
Mhm.
Okay, Alec gets a pass because Kasai was the druid NPC that we've been having with us. She has.
That's what we do it now. I will say
Yeah.
because O's not going to be here. He's here in spirit. I I will give a custom feature to Silas and Redan.
For
Ooh.
Bellaforts.
Well, it's the Knights of Silverdonia. What that feat actually is, I have no clue. You guys have fun figuring that out.
That's dumb and I love it.
That's the name Redan said in game. It's the name we're rocking.
It's a good name. Fuck off.
I'm not saying it's a bad name.
No, I was talking to Garth.
It's
So-
a ship name, anyways.
Yeah.
Do you want me to continue this or not?
Keep going.
So wake up, breakfast. I don't think any. We mostly just discuss our plans of like what we're gonna do going forward, which is like teleport to Duvros, then jump to the keep with the scroll. Maybe use a teleportation circle if we have to, but that's like some stuff. That's some political shit. Oriana gets her mask back from Amber with a sufficient enough lie, as much as I hate to admit. A couple people actually see through that lie, and then they say nothing about it, and I'm not salty about that. So after breakfast, people go basically start saying goodbye to various different people. Oriana goes to talk to Great Grandfather Redwood with Silas and Owen. It doesn't at all go as I planned, and she does. I don't want to say get out of the. She is excused from the deal because she has proven that she is not responsible enough to handle the seed.
I can put it to very simply. Your deal got refinanced.
Refinance.
Yeah, another loan was taken on to incur the debitude of the initial loan.
It just keeps getting more expensive. Anyways.
Actually, no, refinances are usually better for people. I say this with experience because I had to run through 3 of those literally yesterday.
Haha. That happens. Did people do other stuff? I swear to God, there was more in that spot.
Oh, there goes O.
Yeah. So, people talked to various different NPCs. I remember Oriana talked to Knight Astrid, but that was after something. Redan went around talking to people.
Everybody.
Yeah, basically everybody. To like kind of apologize, and he kind of slowly discovers over time, it's like, this has already happened because somebody that looked and talked exactly like Redan, very weird, was doing it last night, and then Redan had memories of this exact thing happening. Fucking weird, wild. I wonder who could have done that one. Koltark makes his presence known by being the loudest son of a bitch on the planet, but like in a fun way. He talks to people as groups and then eventually like gathers us all together. We mention our plans to go to Duvros, and he mentions, hey, there's somebody that I want to give something in Duvros, and then gives us a very poor description that somehow still worked out in the end of who he wants us to deliver this framed flower that was, if I remember correctly, like 7 different colors.
Yep.
Something like
I believe
that.
so.
I wrote down the name somewhere, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. That's not the most important thing. Anyways, after that, we talk to Owen. Owen teleports us just outside of Duvros. I want to say like a mile or less, something along those
Less
lines.
than a mile. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was still within eye shot, so it's like it's not that far. But it's far enough for some bullshit to happen in the form of Brendan's fairy godmother, for lack of a better term. I don't think.
No,
it's
not fairy
yeah.
godmother. That makes it sound like he's like a changeling that will become a fairy. No.
Yeah.
His owner. His creator.
Yeah, sure.
He
She
got
shows
repoed.
up. We're all. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually. He got repoed. All of us are stunned. Oriana, quote unquote, luckily gets stunned in a way to look over there. I say luckily, I rolled a fucking 2 on a D100. It's like, I wish I didn't.
Right.
She ends up picking him up with one hand, ripping off his finger that had a ring. Doesn't just take the ring off. No, rips off his fucking finger. Eats the finger.
Snaps it like a freaking twig.
Yes.
Ugh.
Eats the ring, spits back up the ring that is now missing rubies. I believe that's how that worked out.
Yep.
Let's see. Eat finger. Notices that
Same
Oriana's
ruby.
watching. goes over, harasses Oriana for a minute, hints that somebody else has a claim on Oriana's soul, which, we'll get back to that later. Which also, this is the point. None of you are, like, incapacitated, so you all also definitely heard that line. So if you want to bring that up later, feel free to. I'll probably bring it up later, because Oriana might be panicking about it, but she has other shit to take care of. Oh yeah, it also, the hag also, I assume it's a hag, ends up kissing her on the back of the neck, which, for the entire rest of the session, I was just occasionally rubbing the back of my neck, because I felt extremely uncomfortable. Anyways, Brendan, Mr. 113, fucking got, taken. And she walked into the swamp, just kind of disappeared. We all get unstunned. Some of us react with anger, some of us react with nausea, some of us react with just stunned silence.
There's an in-game explanation for all this, by the way.
Yeah.
For why your characters, for those of you that weren't there, why they were quiet and everything like that, which your friendly neighborhood seeker Blake will dutifully inform you guys of in due time.
Yeah, speaking of which, dude was on his lunch and saw some bullshit. It's like, well, I guess lunch is over. And ran over with this group to help us out. Uses some magic shit on the back of Oriana's neck to make sure that the hag's kiss wasn't bad. Which we don't know if it was, but we're not gonna find out if it we're gonna make sure we don't find out. He orders people to go do certain things as he escorts us back to town with, I believe, like 1 or 2 other people as well. He gathers our information. He gathers what we know about Brendan to whatever degrees people present it. Taking 2 steps back, at this time, Anushka is using Disguise Self to hide herself because Tiefling, twins, a bit self-explanatory.
Bad times ahead.
Yeah. We spend an hour or 2 in the Seekers HQ, that's at the place, talking about Brendan and stuff, and then we get out, and Blake is like, hey, I've been assigned to be your liaison for the next, I think he said 24 hours, or basically the duration that we're gonna be here.
Not liaison. He's just there to watch you. Yeah, he's literally just there to watch. He's not there to communicate stuff back and forth between you and the Seekers going forward.
He's just making sure
he's just there to watch you. If you want to talk to the Seekers, you go back to HQ your damn self.
He's our nanny.
Yeah. He's your guard.
I was told that. Anyways, so after that, we decide, hey, we have like 2 things to do in this town. Let's go take care of it because this place already sucks. We've been here for like upwards of 3 hours and we've already had someone die. Presumably die. We don't know if he's dead. We kind of hope he's dead, I would imagine. Because, oh boy. Head to the cradle. Go up to a receptionist desk, which has just, I want to say a nice lady. She just kind of warmed up to Oriana over time. She was just doing her job. We asked her about, like, hey, there's the head of the orphanage ward. I want to go talk to her. It's like, oh yeah, she's kind of busy at the exact second, but like you could probably find her easily enough. You don't need like to go fucking fill out a form to go and talk to her or anything. It's like, okay, cool. We describe Delvit at the time because we didn't know his name at the time. And she's just like, yeah, you need to give us more information. It's like, oh yeah, he's been here like his whole life. It's like, oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. Alright, cool. I just find that funny. But also extremely sad because he's 25 years old and he's been here his entire life. We go find him. He's doing nothing. He's just sitting on the bench, staring out in the distance. No. He's talking to, I don't have the full name, but it's Captain Alexander Risewell. Haha, I'm cheating because I looked at the thing. There was something else. Silversworn. Yeah. He's from... I mean, you could just describe your character if you want, actually.
Yeah, you guys will probably have to re-describe your characters today for Alex's sake. Just give everyone a heads up.
Grabs iPad.
Yeah, you guys met Captain Alexander Risewell.
Yep. He introduced himself as Captain Alexander Risewell of Silversworn, which I think...
Only one character recognizes the name.
Hi.
No, you said Redane knew.
Redane, yeah, Redane would know as well, but he's also not here, so.
Right, and someone rolled good on the background information.
'Twas-
Oriana did.
Rihanna, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's a very recent patron of this location, let's say. Patron? He's here for a while. He was talking to Delvit. We talked to Delvit. He offers... Well, Delvit offers to show us kind of around the cradle after giving us like a little bit more insight about the place. And we invite Captain Alexander to tag along for the time being. I was like, he doesn't have much else to do anyways. Sure.
he kind of invited himself. He was like, "Hey, you mind if I come over?" Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, y'all are polite, so you didn't say no.
Mhm.
Yeah, character flaw polite.
Yep.
Suckers!
Yeah.
And that's basically where we ended. Was just heading off to... Was Delta taking us somewhere specific?
Wasn't it the orphanage or something?
The orphanage, yeah. Because that's where the lady you want to talk to is.
Will be.
Yeah,
Will be, yeah. She's out currently.
Yeah, she was, I believe, getting groceries because she was going to help with making food for all the orphans, which there are like 50?
50.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that number. I remember Delvit saying he was playing hide and seek, and it's like, I can never find all of them. To be fair, there's like 50 of them. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. He's also Delvit. It's hard for him to get around and find people.
He literally has days where he has to remain in bed because he's too tired and exhausted to even get up. So,
And
yeah.
pain.
Man, do I feel that.
Yep. Welcome to the Twins! So,
It sucks here. There's nothing redeemable.
anything else anyone want to add? That was a thorough recap.
Yeah.
Points here and
looking
there.
back on it, a lot of shit happened.
Crazy how that works, huh?
Dead.
So,
Um,
anything else?
Before we start, my
Yes.
PC's acting very weird. Can I restart my computer and I'll be back? Like,
Sure.
awesome.
Yeah,
Two
we can
secs, guys.
just sit around for a bit.
Mhm.